Hi everyone, today we're going to be making papel picado. So I'm starting with a rectangle of paper and I'm going to make a fold at the top long edge. I want to fold that down, okay? And I'm folding it about an inch or about 2 centimeters. So I fold it gently and then I press along that edge. Just like that. We're going to start with an accordion fold, which means we're going to make a series of vertical folds. Now, I like to flip my paper over and then fold it so that this edge meets up with this edge. So line up those two edges and then carefully press your paper down so you make a rectangle. This is now folded in half. Okay? Then I'm going to fold it in the exact same direction. I'm going to make this edge meet this edge. Fold it in half. Make the edges meet and press the paper down. Then I'm going to fold it in half one last time, like that. So now I have a very skinny rectangle and I have my folded part at the top. This part is where we're going to use the string to hang it, so we're not going to cut this part. Now, from here, I can use a pencil and I can mark some shapes that I want to draw or that I want to cut. So maybe I want to make a circle. Don't use a marker for this. You can use a pencil for this. Maybe I want to make a diamond. Maybe I want to make a heart. Any shape you do, you just want to make half of that shape. Okay, so a heart shape is like that. If I want to make the bottom curved, like this, I would draw a curve. Or if I want it to be pointy, I would draw sort of a diamond shape or a pointy shape at the bottom. That will make a zigzag at the bottom. Make sure that your shapes have space in between that you are not cutting. I can also cut from the other side. So I'm going to make a couple more shapes over here. I really like the way diamonds look. If you want to get really tricky, you could do a star shape or a flower shape or something that's a little bit more challenging. Totally up to you. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors. Remember, if you're left-handed, to find the scissors that say left on them and use the left-handed scissors. I cut with my right hand, so I want to make sure to use right-handed scissors. So I cut, and notice I'm curving the paper as I'm cutting with the scissors. That makes it a little easier. If I'm cutting a diamond, I go from one side and then the other. If I'm cutting a heart, it's kind of like one fluid shape, turning, cutting, cutting. And then I'll start on the other side. And here's my tricky shape, star shape. See if this works. I find it really helpful to draw out the shapes before. There we go. And if they don't quite come out, you can just tug a little bit and they'll come out. And of course, don't forget to cut the bottom. Notice I am not cutting the top part at all. This is where my fold is, okay? There we go. I cut the bottom. This is kind of what your long rectangle should look like with some cuts. And notice I did not cut in between the shapes. They're all separate from each other. Here's the fun part. I open it up and see how my design looks all together. Woo! So fun. So from here, if I really wanted to cut more, I could try to fold it back up again. And I could make a couple more cuts if I wanted to. I'm pretty happy with it, but maybe I want to do just like a little bit more cutting. Like some small shapes to kind of balance with my big shapes. There we go. Then I'm going to open it back up again and see how my design changed. Oh, wow. So some of those smaller shapes kind of complement the design a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that is the accordion style papel picado.